First at 6 o'clock, there was another protest in the Tri-Cities this afternoon on a story we have been tracking since the news first broke last week. Dozens of people lining Edison between 8th and 10th in Kennewick. This over a level 3 registered sex offender home located near schools and a church. Since the news broke, this was now the second protest organized by neighbors who oppose the home. We met one woman who just heard about the situation and decided to show up today. She actually grew up in the home and tells us her grandfather taught women's self-defense for the Kennewick School District.
My grandpa and my uncle actually are they built this home. And my mom grew up here, my uncles grew up here, I grew up here until they sold it because they needed a one-level story because they were getting older. And I just know that he's rolling in his grave up there and it's not right.
Another protest at the same spot will happen tomorrow, Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. A town hall is also scheduled for Monday night at 6:30 p.m. at Highlands Middle School in Kennewick. That is where law enforcement, local politicians, and the home's manager, Joe Field, will be on hand to answer questions. DHS and DOC may also be in attendance. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now Investigates has found more information on the sale of the home at the corner of 8th and Edison in Kennewick.
We have poured over hundreds of documents connected to the sale of the home, a home that is set to be established as an LRA Level 3 sex offender home.
However, our Investigates team has uncovered documents that show possible discrepancies in the information. One
of the documents we obtained is the deed of trust on the property located at 5304 West 8th Avenue in Kennewick. In this deed, it shows the couple who bought the property would make this their primary home and would be living there within 60 days of closing the loan deal. They would also need to live there for a minimum of 1 year. This was a deal made to secure a residential loan and was signed in the presence of a notary and recorded by Benton County Auditor Brenda Chilton on December 3rd of 2025. However, on January 13th of 2026, the city of Kennewick announced this home would be for the site selected for registered sex offender housing. It appears there is a possible discrepancy over the type of loan given and the occupancy considering the type of home this was purchased to become.
Apple Valley News Now Investigates is also learning about the background of the new property owners and how they obtained the property. According to an online business profile, Liden Vieira, also known as Liddy, is a real estate agent based in Kirkland, Washington. She bought the home with her wife, Isabel Valle, who is a loan consultant with a mortgage company based out of Everett. According to the loan documents obtained by our Investigates team, Valle and Vieira indicated the home at 8th and Edison was purchased to be their primary home. In a previous conversation with Joe Field, the man who operates a level 3 sex offender home in Walla Walla and would also be overseeing the home in Kennewick, called Vieira and Valle his, quote, silent partners.
So why does this information matter? Documents we obtained appear to show the loan was given despite possible discrepancies in information. The loan for the home was secured by establishing it as a residential loan for Valle and Vieira as their primary address. However, the city of Kennewick, the Kennewick Police Department, and Joe Field, the provider of Level 3 sex offender housing, all confirmed the address would be the selected site of a new LRA housing for Level 3 sex offenders. However, Valle and Vieira have 60 days from December 3rd to establish residency at the home and must live there for at least 1 year, according to loan documents. At the moment, the home is empty. Valle and Vieira are both in real estate and the mortgage lending industry, so it is unclear why these possible discrepancies exist. We have reached out to them for more information.